Action. All right, so we have everybody. I hope everybody's ready. Are y'all ready for the show? Press one in the comments if y'all ready for tonight's show. Let me see the ones in the comments if you're ready for tonight's show. Yes, let's go. I see. I feel it. I feel it. All right, we're about to start the show. Make sure everybody's here. Is my cameraman ready? Just see. All right, let's get it. All right. Welcome to Deal Breaker, Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm your host, Dee Diamanté, and today we have our special guest, Yes 10. Yes 10 will be choosing between three beautiful women who will be answering a series of questions. But as we all know, we all come with some type of baggage. Today, each contestant comes with three different deal breakers. Let's see whose deal breaker will 10 accept at the end of the night. 10. Please, everybody, welcome. Yes, 10.
What's up? What's up? How we
Uh,
feeling?
what's going on, Mr. 10? How you feeling today?
Yo, I'm here. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling blessed. We got air in our lungs, sight in our eyes, baby.
Definitely. As long as we up, we breathing, we could eat. We have a home under, a roof under over our head. That's what matters, right?
That's all that matters.
Right. All right. So, Mr. 10, how you feeling today? What are you from?
So currently, I reside in Pennsylvania. Originally from New York.
Okay, so you're from originally from you was born in New York,
Yeah, I was born in New York.
and when did you move out to Pennsylvania? When did that move happen?
When I was in my 20s.
Okay. So basically you was raised your teenage years, your younghood in New York. All right, cool. All right. So now, how old are you?
Mr. Chen is 35.
35 years old.
Ish.
Okay. And what is your zodiac sign?
So my zodiac sign is I'm a cuss zodiac, dominant, more dominant Scorpion,
Okay.
as well as Libra cuss.
Okay. And what do you do for a living? What is your occupation?
So I'm an operations manager at a closure facility.
All right. Cool. Nice. And what do you do for a hobby? What is the things you like to do for fun?
So I'm a water boy. I like anything that includes the water. I like to go kayaking, swimming. I'd say surfing, but I'd be lying. I can't surf. But definitely, anything with the water.
Have you ever tried surfing?
Yeah, I have. I have.
You failed.
Mr. Ten never fails. It just wasn't for Mr. Ten.
It just wasn't for you. Did you like? Is it because I never surfed? I always actually wanted to give it a try. Do you really need that much balance to actually keep it up in water?
You gotta keep the right. Yeah, you do. You gotta keep the right balance. If not, imagínate, you falling off.
Right. All right. So what is your opinion on love?
What's my opinion on love? I feel like love is something that takes work. Love isn't easy. Love is patience.
Love is
It's
pain.
it's a job. Love is a job. To love somebody is to work for somebody. You know what I mean?
That's definitely you got to give your all in. When you love somebody, 100%. You got to give yourself completely. You know, that way that person could feel loved and they could give the same back. Right. All right, nice. So how long you been single for?
10 years for Mister 10.
The 10 years. Okay, so 10 years is a long time. So is it by choice that you've been single?
Sometimes in life, it's just meant to be.
Is it because of your deal breakers, maybe that they,
Yeah,
they
quite possibly, quite possibly. It may be because of one of my deal breakers. It may be so.
do you have any kids?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you want more kids in the future?
No,
No, not at all.
no.
What if that the person that you end up being with actually wants to have a children? How will you manage that?
What you mean?
if if
Yeah,
she likes if she wants a kid from you and she's happy and y'all love each other and y'all in a happy relationship, in a happy household, and she wants to have a kid, you wouldn't go for it?
so yeah, I'm just speaking off of right now, but if something was to develop and flourish from that, absolutely, absolutely. You always got to be open minded. You know what I mean?
Definitely. All right. All right. Now, have you ever been in love have you ever had that feeling of being in love at first sight?
Yeah, yes, I did.
And how did that work out?
It worked out amazing.
Oh, nice. So, do you get in a relationship with that person? I mean, how long?
Oh, yeah, it was with myself in the mirror.
Ah, ah, ah.
So when I look, I love you, Mr. Ten.
That
You
was a
feel
good
me?
one. That was a good one. All right. All right, Mr. Ten. Where will you go on your first date?
Let's see. Probably a restaurant, maybe
Okay.
something fun like a carnival, there's something around. If not, something interactive. You know what I mean? Something more than just sitting down. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, let's go to the movies as a first date.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're doing the same thing you're doing in the car, sitting down, quiet.
Quiet. Right. I mean, hopefully during the car ride you're not quiet, because if you're just starting to get to know a girl, you don't want to be quiet during the car ride. You got to you got to converse and actually make it interesting. All right.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right. Mr. Ten, describe the most romantic date for you.
For me, the most romantic date would probably be, taking me to like an indoor water park, maybe, overnight. We have an overnight stay. You put some pedals on the bed for Mr. Ten. You know what I mean? That's the perfect. If you can't do that, deal breaker.
Deal breaker. All right. What do you think about? What is your opinion about long distance relationships?
Uh, so they don't work. Long distance relationships don't work unless they're both mutual on a different mutual level of understanding and at a different point in their life. But I feel like when you're a certain age, long distance won't work.
You're right. Will you, if you was to meet someone that's, let's say, on the other side of your country, will you relocate to actually, if you actually, like, say, you love this person and you got to know this person, will you relocate for like a healthy relationship?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, nice. How far will you go for this love?
You know how far how far does anybody go for love?
I mean, you should go as furthest as you can.
Exactly. There's no
Definitely.
limit.
All right. What is the best way to motivate each other in a relationship?
The best way to motivate each other would be giving each other pep talks, slapping the booty in the morning. You got this, boo. Today's your day.
Okay. Okay.
My love language is touch, so I definitely like to give hugs, little kiss on the neck, double
Okay.
double tap kiss on the lips.
They're very affectionate.
Yeah, very affectionate, very affectionate.
Okay, nice, nice, nice. All right. For those who just joined us, this is Deal Breaker, Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am your host, Dee Diamante, and today we have our special guest, Mr. Yes 10. right? And today he will be choosing between three beautiful women who will be answering a series of dating questions, right? Um, but as we know, we all come with baggage. We all come with some red flags. We all have some type of deal breakers, right? So today our guest comes with three deal breakers each. But Mr. Ten also has a little surprise for us. He also comes with a deal breaker, right? Now, can it be that he's very flirtatious, right? Or is it that he has poor communication? Or can it be that he's unmotivated? We will stay tuned because we will find out later on. All right. Now we will be bringing in our next guest, which will be we have Iggy, Gwen, and Ten, right? So now I will be introducing Miss Iggy. Everybody, welcome Miss Iggy.
Hi
Hello, Iggy. How you
guys.
doing? How you feeling
Hello,
today?
Miss Iggy.
Hi.
Hi,
How are you?
Doing
doing
good. How
great.
you doing?
All right. How you feeling
Sure.
today, Iggy?
I feel great. I feel good.
Nice, nice, nice. I love it.
Feeling good, looking good. Heard you.
So, Iggy, where are you from?
So I am currently in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
Been here about 10 years, but I was a military brat, so I moved around a lot. But I'm originally from San Juan, Puerto Rico, and my the rest of my family's in Berlin, Germany. So
Okay, nice, nice. All right. And how old are you?
I'm 32.
32 years old. And what is your zodiac sign?
Pisces gang all day.
Okay, water sign. Nice. All right. And what do you do for a living? What is your occupation?
I'm a store manager for a shoe establishment.
Nice, nice.
hmm
And what do you do for fun? What is it that you do just when your off time?
I am a huge video game streamer. So
Okay.
I play any type of RPG, any type of console, any arcades, anything that's extracurricular activity wise, mm,
Nice.
parties, concerts, things like that. Anything that's like interactive or anything
Right.
that's like an amusement type of thrill for me.
Interesting, interesting. Okay, nice. All right, well, this is Iggy. Now we will be bringing in our second guest. Everybody, welcome Gwen. Hi, Gwen.
Hey, Gwen. How you doing today?
Hi. Hi,
Hi, lovely.
everyone.
How you doing today? How you feeling?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing amazing. Thank you for asking. All right. So, Gwen, where are you from?
I'm from Cali,
Okay, Cali. Was you born and raised there,
born and raised, baby.
and still there? So you
Still, no, I'm not here no more. I live in Arkansas now.
okay. So you moved. Okay, cool.
Yes.
All right. How long you been in the new state?
About 5 years now.
Okay, nice,
hmm
nice. So you have some time that you like it.
Not really. I'm gonna be honest. No, not at all.
So
No,
do you see yourself staying there, or do you see yourself
no, definitely moving.
where would you like to go?
Probably like Florida, maybe somewhere like I love the heat. I love the beach. So yes.
Okay, nice, nice. All right. Um,
Thank you.
how old are you, Gwen?
I'm 38.
38 years old. All right. And what is your zodiac sign?
Sagittarius, baby.
Okay.
Yep.
And what is your occupation? What do you do for a living?
I actually work for a pain management clinic. I've been in the medical field since 2010. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
hmm
Cool. All right. And what do you like to do for fun?
I love painting. I love road trips. I love music. I love to dance. Spending time with my two daughters. Swimming. I love to swim. Anything to do with water, I'm there.
Nice.
Like I'm there.
Definitely, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right. Now we will be. This is Gwen. We will be bringing our next guest. Everybody, please welcome Betty Boop. Betty
Yeah,
Boop.
yeah,
Hello,
yeah.
Betty Boop.
Ladies. Hi, Dee. Hi, Mr. Tan.
How you feeling today, Betty?
I'm okay. Thank you.
Nice, nice. So, Betty, where are you from?
I am from Toronto, Canada.
Toronto. Okay, okay. You still are you still in Toronto?
I am, yes. I was not born here, though. I was born in England, but came to Canada when I was one.
Interesting. Nice. So you was born over there, and now they brought you over here. They should, I don't know why, but they should. Not, I know United States is not the place. No, I'm lying. I'm lying. Oh, we love the USA, right? All right. So, Betty, how old are you?
Dreaded question. I'm 43.
Okay, 43 years old. And what is your zodiac sign?
I am an Aries.
Aries. And what do you like? What do you do for a living?
I am a makeup artist, and I also have a cleaning business.
Oh, nice, nice, not very nice. All right. And what do you like to do for fun?
I like to craft. I like to paint and make things with my hands, and I like to run. I'm a runner.
All right.
So I like to
Nice.
go run at the lake or by water.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, there you go, Mr. Ten. You got to know a little bit about these wonderful women. Now we will be revealing our first deal breakers. All right. Now, Iggy, can you please reveal your first deal breaker?
Um, my first deal breaker, I believe, is I am absolutely obsessed with toothpicks. I believe that was the first one.
Yes. So, toothpicks. Can you explain that a little bit to Mr. Ten?
I like to have clean teeth.
Okay. Nice.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So, what is your opinion on that, Mr. Ten? What do you think about that? Like,
Toothpicks. Yeah, that's not a deal breaker. Toothpicks ain't a deal breaker. Who don't need a toothpick? I may need to tie like three of them together. But it's all right.
I mean, do you always have like a toothpick on you? Because I mean, you're
No, I have the floss picks.
no. I was asking eight.
Oh, Iggy.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I always have the floss picks. I also have the ones that have like the little toothpaste in it too
Yeah.
for after lunch and after breakfast and after I always have toothpicks. Everybody knows to come to me if they ever need a toothpick. And I mean, you never know. Like some people, I don't know how you guys like clean your cars and stuff, but toothpicks are really good for getting in like the little small creases. That's hard to get like with wipes and stuff. You feel me?
Not to me.
So my
All
new
right.
We feel you.
Well,
We
there you
feel
go.
you.
We have Iggy's first deal breaker is that she is obsessed with toothpicks, right? So she's obsessed with toothpicks. Now,
Mhm.
Gwen, can you reveal your deal breaker?
Selfie addicted.
Okay, so you addicted to selfies.
I am. I am.
Can you explain yourself a little bit more?
Um, Anytime I'm ready to snap a picture, it doesn't matter where I'm at, I'm ready to snap. Like it doesn't matter if I'm eating, if I'm peeing, it doesn't matter.
You know,
Everywhere she go. All right,
Everywhere.
nice. All right. So, what do you think about that, Ted?
what do I think about the selfie addiction? At first, there's a time and place for everything. You know what I mean? But there's not a person that I don't love that has not gotten me sitting on the toilet selfie pictures. So that's not a deal breaker.
See, there you go.
All right, all right. Well, there you go. That's your opinion. Now, Betty Boop, can you please reveal your first deal breaker?
Mine is I take too long to get ready. I
Take too long getting ready.
so from like shower to this look is like 2.5 hours.
Oh my God. So, Ten, what are your opinion? What is your opinion about that?
He's like, damn.
She's a runner. She's a track star. If you're a runner, how can we take forever? Ooh. So taking long to get forever. Absolutely, absolutely. I am impatient when it comes to if we're going, the moment I'm ready, we're out. Like I'm gonna let you get ready first. One of my biggest pet peeves is when a female will say, "Oh, go get ready first. Go take a shower first." No, no, I'll go last because I know
Right,
it's
you're
gonna
gonna
be
take
a whole
forever.
event.
Right.
I always
I kind of
plan.
take
I
long
know
too.
it takes forever, so I always plan accordingly.
That's good. That's good. That's
All right. Well, there you go. Those are the first deal breakers. For those who just joined us, this is Deal Breaker every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am your host, Dee Diamante, and today we have our yes, Mr. 10. Right? He will be choosing between these three beautiful women tonight, which all three of them come right with three deal breakers each. And we will be eliminated in our second round. This round, there's no elimination. We are moving on. But remember, Mr. 10 also comes with his own deal breaker, right? Is it that he's very flirtatious? Yeah. Is it that he has poor communication? Or is it that he's very unmotivated? Which one could it be? Stay tuned because we will find out later on. All right. Now we're going to get to know these ladies a little more, right? So Iggy, now you said that you're obsessed with toothpicks, right? What made you be obsessed with toothpicks? The fact that you just want your mouth clean. What made you be obsessed with toothpicks?
My dad has really bad teeth.
Okay,
So I never wanted to be like that. So I wanted to do better and set a good example for my daughter. So
okay. All right. So I heard no, I read before, right, that keeping a toothpick in your mouth all the time actually is it stimulates saliva and it keeps your lips moist. Since you are, you used to having the toothpick, is that true? Is that like real or is just
um I mean I use chapstick from time to time, but not very often.
okay?
That's
Now,
all I need.
all right. I also read that some people use toothpicks to block their feelings. Is that true?
No.
No?
I just keep my teeth clean, that's it.
Do you use wooden?
I always say how I feel. Always. There's never gonna be a moment that I'm not gonna say how I
Oh,
feel.
thank you, too.
Do you use the wooden ones?
No, I use the plastic one. The wood's it splits and it chips and it
Right,
gets stuck
right.
and
You got
Split
splinters.
in the mouth.
cause other
No
problems.
good.
Yeah, you don't want to splinter
No,
them out.
not at all.
Right. All right. So, all right. Now, Gwen, you said right that you're selfie addictive, right? You have a
Mhm.
selfie addiction. Um, Around how many selfies do you take a day?
I'd say maybe 20, maybe 10 to 20, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
How often do you post your selfies?
Um, Not too often. I guess I just like to have them there.
Okay. So if you was to be like in a relationship, right, and you have your partner, are you still gonna be taking selfies on your own, or you actually gonna not be selfish and put your
Oh no,
partner in the
baby, he's gonna
picture?
be in it too. Come
Oh,
here,
he's gonna be
baby.
in it.
Yes, come
Okay.
here.
All right. What led you to this addiction? What made you want to be selfie addictive?
Self love. If you don't love yourself, who else will? You know.
Amen.
Right.
So
All right. Nice. All right, baby boo.
Mhm.
Now, yours was that you take too long to get ready, right? Now, how long does it take you to before you go in the shower? How long does it take you to get in the shower?
Oh, that's fast.
Okay, so you don't sit around in the
No, no,
toilet on
no.
your
I don't
phone,
procrastinate. It just takes
no
me.
looking at
I'm
your
a perfectionist. I have OCD.
okay.
So my showers are like 20, 25 minutes because I shave every
Okay,
shower
so
that I have.
right. Okay.
So yeah. I wash my hair, shave my legs, my yeah, I just, have
Okay,
my whole shower routine, and then I have to get out and blow dry my hair. That takes like half an hour, 40 minutes. Then I got to do my makeup, and then depending on,
right.
if I do a fancy eyeshadow, that could take a little extra time. I'm a makeup artist, so I can't go out
Yes.
looking like trash. I got
Yeah,
Right. So
I'm
yeah, I
with
was
the
gonna
job.
ask, right? Because now it's once you come out the shower, now it's makeup time. Makeup takes very long. I've done sat there and experienced a lady take almost 2 to 3 hours just doing makeup. That's insane, right?
to.
Now, another thing is, right? So you said how long it takes you to do your makeup?
It depends, but it roughly takes me about 2.5 hours to get ready from shower to this.
All right. So now when you finish your makeup, right? Because I know you ladies love to put on different outfits before you decide which one you're gonna wear, right? Usually
My
y'all have
outfit,
one outfit, but then y'all put it on, and then y'all like, let me try this one on.
my
No.
outfit is chosen before I get ready because my makeup has to go with my outfit. I
So
match
what makes you
everything
take
down to the
so?
undergarments are matched.
So what takes you so long to get ready?
The shower and putting on the makeup and the blow dry. It is
All
what
right,
it is.
everything takes time. You're right.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything takes time. Everything, 20 minutes here, 30 minutes here, 20 minutes there.
Mhm.
All right, you're right. All right. I mean, I don't know why I'm asking. I take long too. I just don't do makeup. All right. Well, for those who just joined us, this is Deal Breakers, Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm your host, Dee Diamante, and today we have, yes, Mr. 10 will be choosing between these three beautiful ladies who will be revealing three deal breakers each. Right now, we will be moving on to the elimination round. Right, the elimination round is where I will be revealing. So, Mr. 10, I will be revealing these deal breakers on a random order. So you don't
Okay.
know who these deal breakers belong to. Again, one of these ladies will be eliminated depending on the deal breaker you cannot accept. All right. So now I will be revealing the second deal breaker in a random order. So now the first second deal breaker is that they have excessive attention needed, right? So they need to be they need that attention, excessively. It has to be there, right? Now, the second deal breaker is that they still sleep with their favorite stuffed animal. All right. So they cuddling not with you, but with that stuffed bear. All right. Now, the third deal breaker is that they are very clingy, right? They like to hold on a lot. I don't know. They don't let you go somewhere because they want you there. All right. I don't know how you feel about that. So, Mr. 10, how do you feel about the first one, which is excessive attention needed? How do you feel
So,
about that?
so excessive attention needed. Um, how do I feel about that? I want to say I show love when I want to show love. Um, you'll always know that I love you every day, but I'm not going to be on top of you 24/7.
Okay. Okay. And so now, what do you feel about the one that still sleeps with her favorite stuffed animal?
Should I go get my stuffed animal?
You have a stuffed animal too?
I got a stuffed animal.
Do you sleep with him or
I
her?
mean, it's on the bed. It's on the bed. It's on the bed. I don't hold him, but it's on the bed.
Oh, all right. It's just there. It's just
Yeah, yeah,
sitting
it's
in
just
the
there.
bed. Okay. I mean, it's still in the bed with you. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. And how about the one that's very clingy? How do you feel about someone always being on top of you?
Extremely clingy, Mister Ten. Mister Ten don't like extremely clingy. That's for Mister Ten. That's a big, big, big deal breaker.
Okay. Okay. Well, in this round, you have to eliminate one of the ladies depending on the deal breaker you cannot accept, right? So out of these three deal breakers, which is the deal breaker that you cannot accept?
It would be the clingy.
The
Clingy's
clingy?
the deal. Yeah, the clingy's the deal breaker.
Okay. Well, um, yeah. So your opinion is, what is your opinion? Like, you don't just like them on top of you, right? Like,
Yeah, like you could be in the same house and enjoy each other's company, but you still need your own space. Like self love and love in a relationship means also respecting each other and giving each other space.
right.
And
Okay.
if you can't have a time to yourself,
All right. Well, to those that just joined, we are revealing our second deal breakers, and he will be eliminating the person depending on the deal breaker is in a random order, and he does not know who this deal breaker belongs to. Now, the person this deal breaker belongs to, can you please raise your hand? Gwen. Yes. So Gwen is a very clingy person. What do you have to say about that, Gwen?
Um, I understand the space, but I'm and I don't mind giving someone that space, but I still like my attention. You know what I'm saying? Like I still love that attention.
hmm
And cuz I'm very affectionate, so, you know, but
yeah,
understand the space cuz I like a little space too, but I'm still clingy too a little bit.
All right. Now,
right.
all right. Is it because you're very affectionate? That's why you're clingy. You like, being, touching and having
I'm
that
very
feeling.
touchy, very affectionate. So yes, I tend to just be
Okay.
that clingy person.
All right. Well, now, Gwen, since you wasn't chosen today, can you please reveal your third deal breaker before you go?
Messy car.
She has a messy car. What do you think about that, Mr. Ten?
No good. No good. No good.
No.
So, what you don't like messy cars? Is your car messy?
No.
No? Okay. All right. Well, Gwen, I'm so sorry you was not chosen today, but you do have to go. Thank you
Okay.
for being here tonight.
Bye,
I love
you
you.
guys.
Bye,
Thank you
Gwen,
so
Gwen.
much, Gwen.
Love you.
Gwen.
All right. For those who just joined us, this is Deal Breaker. Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern, right? 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a new time, right? Sorry, I keep saying 9. It's 8 o'clock. Right. I gotta fix that. So right, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am your host, Dee Diamante, and today we have our guest, Mr. Ten. He will be choosing tonight between Iggy and Betty Boop. He has already eliminated our first guest, which was Gwen, and she reviewed her 3 deal breakers, which Mr. Ten was like, no, I'm sorry, I cannot deal with those. I'm not accepting it. Let's see what the other ladies have coming. Right now, Iggy, can you review your second deal breaker?
My second deal breaker, too outspoken.
You're too outspoken. No, it's not.
right.
It's not
So,
too outspoken. It's that no, not reveal. I'm sorry.
I don't know
Your
which
third deal
order it
breaker.
came
Yes, I'm
in.
sorry. Your
I'm
third.
sorry.
No, it's right. You're right. Your third deal breaker. Can you please reveal your third deal breaker, which is that you're too outspoken, right?
Yes.
So, Mr. Ten, what do you think about that? What do you think is what is your opinion on her being too outspoken?
so being outspoken, as long as it's done with respect, not a deal breaker.
Okay. What if everywhere she goes, she just can't keep her mouth shut? Like she just speaks about everything. And she has an opinion about everything. How do you
I
feel about
mean, some people are talkers, but I feel like when you're outspoken, you speak when you have to. Like you don't shy away from speaking. So if she speaks just nonstop,
that? Mhm. All right. Oh, got it. All right. Now, Betty Boop, can you please reveal your third deal breaker?
My third deal breaker was I get bored easily.
She gets bored
I like
easily.
adventure.
What do you think about that, Mr. Ten?
Getting bored easily. So, do you get bored just of anything, or what do you get bored of?
No, no, I like adventure. I don't want to sit around all the time and do nothing.
Okay, you want a
I like to
nonstop.
travel. I like to, yeah. I get bored easy. I
Okay,
like to do
okay,
stuff.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Not a deal breaker. Not a deal. Damn, they both not a deal breaker. Yeah. So
Mr.
not
10, you could deal with a lot, I see.
it takes a lot for me to get
Okay,
okay.
okay. Well, Gwen definitely wasn't the one, right? Because you definitely was like, no, those are deal breakers.
Yeah, yeah, the clingy,
Okay.
messy
All right.
car.
Thank you.
So, Betty Boo, what do you have? What is your opinion about what Mr. Tan has to say? He said that's not a deal breaker. He could, you get bored easily, but it's not over just anything, right?
Well, he said he didn't have a problem with it, so he's obviously adventurous too.
So, Mr. Tan, so right, she gets bored easily. So, what will you do to keep her entertained?
Adventures, hiking, kayaking, riding trails, train rides. There's a whole bunch of things. Anything could be made into adventure.
Okay,
There's always small towns around. There's always a whole bunch of things to do. You just got to go out there and find it.
okay. All right, well, this is the third deal breaker. Now, I would like to ask, a couple of more questions. That way we get to know them a little more. Now, Iggy, we're gonna go back to your second deal breaker where you said, you still sleep with your stuffed animal, right? Little stuffed teddy bear.
Hmm.
Is it just one? Do you only have one stuffed animal that you sleep with, or is it a few of them?
I have one now. I
Okay,
used to have 40. I used to have
40
four. Yeah, I used
in
to
your
have 40.
on your
Hmm.
bed?
Yeah, it was 40. I recently just donated all of them except for 16. And the other
Okay.
15 are in a bean bag in my closet.
Except
So,
that one.
except for that one. Yeah.
How long you had that one teddy bear for? How long you had that just that one teddy bear?
Mm, 7 years?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're loyal to your teddy bears.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
It brings me comfort at night.
Is it a bear or is it another type of stuffed animal?
Um, I actually have him. He's right
You're
here.
gonna show us. Great. Let's see the teddy bear that has, is lucky to sleep with Miss Iggy every night.
He's a bunny.
Okay, that's cute.
Okay.
Little
Oh,
bunny.
little bunny.
All
Yeah, a
right.
big bunny.
That's
Big
big
bunny.
bunny. Is big
Pink bunny.
bunny. All right. If you ever had to switch your teddy bear for a different type of stuffed animal, which one would it be?
Hmm, a puppy dog.
A dog.
Hmm.
Okay. Not bad.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Betty Boo,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So your second deal breaker was that you have excessive attention needed, right? You need that attention, right?
I like to be
So
that.
what where do you go seeking for this attention?
Where do I go seeking?
Yes.
Can you elaborate that
All
question?
right.
What do you mean?
So some people will basically look for attention in social medias. Some people will go to a bar
I'm
and
talking about
dance.
in a
So
relationship. I don't go searching for attention. I'm
okay,
talking in a relationship. My man. I like my man to
okay.
pay
So
attention.
when it comes
I
to
like
your
to be put up
man,
on a pedestal.
all right. So right, what are the things that you seek attention for when it
Well,
comes to your man?
my love language is words of affirmation and physical touch.
Okay.
So I need to be told, hey, I love you, or you're mine, or just, confirmation constantly.
Right.
And I like to be touched, like little slap on the butt when you walk by, little kiss on the forehead, those type of things.
Hmm.
All right.
Remind me,
So
thank me.
so my next question was, right, how would you feel dealing with someone that also seeks attention, but since you like that, you're gonna want your partner to want to seek the same attention back from you, right?
Not necessarily, but if he wants the attention, I'll give it to him.
No, but that's what I'm saying. He's gonna seek the same attention, right? So let's say he seeks the same attention you do. You okay with that, right? Or
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, no, because sometimes some people, seek attention, but they don't give the attention back.
No,
You
you got to
understand?
give it back. You got to both be given 100%.
Right. You should have both the same energy.
Hmm.
All right. Okay, nice. Well, now, Mr. 10, it's time to choose and eliminate one of these ladies. Now, don't forget, Mr. 10 also comes with his own deal breakers, right? Is it that he's very flirtatious or that he has poor communication? Or is it that he's unmotivated? Stay tuned to find out. Now, Mr. 10, it's time to eliminate one of these ladies. Um, which deal breaker you will not be able to accept?
I'll take some notes. I'll take some notes. So let me read the notes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Before you accept Iggy, what is your opinion on Betty Boop's um deal breakers about her actually taking long to get ready, her excessive attention seeking, and that she gets bored easily? What do you think about that?
Some of them I can relate to because I get
Okay.
bored easily too. So I gotta keep focused. I gotta keep doing things. I'm one of those types of people like I gotta I gotta be doing something. I'm never really still unless I'm like at home relaxing. I'm with my man. We're, doing things together or whatever. Um, I think me personally, I don't take long showers like at
Okay.
all. So like I'm quick, about the same 20-25 minutes. I'm out. Um,
How fast do you get
I
ready though?
don't really wear makeup often either. So she's got
Okay.
that.
Okay, so
I
that draws
don't
about
like
30
that.
minutes, maybe an hour of your getting ready time,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
All right, all right, all right. Now, um, how about you, Betty Boo? What do you think about Iggy's deal breakers, right? Where she's obsessed with toothpicks and she still sleeps with her stuffed animal and she's very outspoken. She talks about whatever she feels like. So what do you feel about that?
Well, I respect her toothpick obsession because I carry dental floss with me everywhere and constantly floss my teeth. So I get that. The stuffed animal though, that's taking up room in the bed.
You're right.
It is.
I mean, she brought it down from
So
40 to 1. So
Mhm.
she made some type of space, right?
I made a sacrifice. I had to.
Sacrifice, right. Okay.
so no, 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 no more stuffed animals in the bed. And what was the
Right.
other one again?
The outspoken. She's too outspoken.
Outspoken. I mean, nothing really wrong with being outspoken, but how outspoken is she? She could embarrass him at a restaurant if the waitress did something wrong, or.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, Iggy, why you think Yes 10 should pick you over Betty?
Um, yeah. I have no idea. I
Me
mean,
neither.
I'm a mixture of a pretty girl, tomboyish kind of like there's things about me that I like watching sports. I like video games. I'm a
Okay.
nerd. I like anime. Like that's
Okay.
just who I am. So I don't know. I feel like I can relate to a lot of the
Okay.
things that a lot of guys are interested in. So, but I do have a time and place where I dress up and doll up, so don't not too much on me.
All right. All right. Now, Betty Boo, why you think Mr. 10 should pick you over Iggy tonight?
I don't like this part. um,
Hey, you're here to win a date, girl.
um, I have a lot of love to give.
Okay.
Um, I don't know. I'm not good at this. Talking about myself? No.
Right.
Very loving, and okay, nice. All right, well, guess what, Mr. Ten? It's a hard decision.
Yes, it
Hard, hard,
is.
hard, and I feel so
Yes,
bad for
yes,
you
it
right
is.
now. Now, we need to decide who deal breaker you will be accepting tonight.
Ooh. Can I ask a quick question?
Of course.
Betty Boop, the makeup, is it every day or is it only when you're going out?
Only when I'm going out. Special occasions. I can throw my hair up in a messy bun and throw on a pair of Jordans.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so Betty Boop. Okay,
Do you have anything for Iggy?
Iggy, top two anime.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Top two
What's
anime.
your top two anime?
Sword Art and Sword Art Online and Death Note. Those are my top two right now.
Okay, Sword Art Online
Love Sword Art.
and Death Note.
Hmm.
Um. Okay.
Hmm?
Okay.
You have more questions?
Bored, attention, take forever. Two picks, outspoken, sleeps with a teddy bear. Hmm.
Right.
There's never no such thing as too many pillows or too many stuffed animals on the bed. So, unfortunately, Betty Boo, the deal breakers was for sure taking forever.
Okay, so the fact that she takes long, yeah, because you did say you're very impatient, right?
Very impatient.
So you're telling me that if right, you ready to go, you go in the car, and if she's not out
We
in five
outside.
minutes, you gone.
We
Yo, babe,
outside.
call an Uber.
Yo, we outside.
All right. Got it. All right. Well, Betty Boop, I'm so sorry you was not chosen today. He did not accept your deal breakers, but you do have to
Thank
go.
you, Mama.
Thank you. Stick around,
Thank you, Betty
and we
Boo.
will be bringing you back into the
Bye,
box after
Queen.
the show. All right. Now, Iggy, you are today's
Should I
no.
leave?
Yes, please. Thank you, Betty. All right. So, Iggy, you're today's winner. You have won Mr. Ten's, heart with your deal breakers. But don't forget that Mr. Ten also comes with his own deal breaker tonight. Can it be that he's very flirtatious? Or could it be that he has poor communication? Or is it that he's very unmotivated? Now, Iggy, out of those three, which is the deal breaker that you won't be able to accept?
Mm, probably the not motivated.
The not motivated.
Hmm.
Okay, so him being unmotivated, yeah, that's like a big deal breaker, right? Because you don't want to deal with someone that you ask them to do something and they just there
Hmm.
like, do I want to do it? Should I do it? Right? You need
I gotta have somebody that's ambitious, that has drive. I feel like you can fix poor communication through expression. I feel like sometimes it's how you say things. You can say, I don't really like your communication, and you can show that, right? So you can talk about it and find different ways to express why you don't like that communication. Like, I feel like there's different ways that people accept things. And I mean, it really just depends on who you accept it for, too. So,
okay. So so which is the deal breaker you will not be able to accept?
uh, the not motivated.
Not motivated.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Ten, we did come with three deal breakers. Only one of them is the truth. The other two are not. Right. So now I would like you to reveal your true deal breaker.
Hello, mommy. I think all of them are beautiful. Flirtatious is the real deal breaker.
Right. So Mr. Ten is a very flirtatious person. He flirts with almost anybody. I think he was trying to flirt with me earlier, but I had to. But now, Iggy, what do you feel about that? How do you feel about Mr. Ten being so flirtatious?
I can't say too much because I'm very flirtatious myself. So I have a bad habit of calling everybody baby, lovely, love. Like, I don't know. My mom raised
Okay.
me to just talk like this.
Talk like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So now that y'all both flirtatious, so does that mean are y'all willing to have like an open relationship? I, I'm just asking. Mr. Ten looked like he I don't know. You got scared? Let's ask Iggy. Iggy, are you willing to have an open relationship?
I am actually.
Okay.
I am.
Oh,
I
really,
am.
really?
What about
Every
you,
pri-
Mr. Ten?
every relationship I've been with has always been against it just because of trust. But I feel like with strong communication, you can add that to the relationship, spice it up however you need to. Like I feel like I'm very open when it comes to like my mind and like everything else. Like I'm just a very open person to opportunities.
Okay. And Mr. Ten, how do you feel about having an open relationship?
Sounds great. As long as the communication is there, as long as the understanding, as Iggy said, is there, that's what it's about.
Okay. All right. Well, now the question is, Iggy, do you accept Mr. Ten with his flirtatiousness?
Yes.
Do you accept his deal breaker? Is it a
Yes.
yes? Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Round of applause. Hey, let's go. Well, congratulations to y'all. Y'all actually accepted each other's deal breakers. Now, are y'all gonna go flirt at the in the DMs or oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be talking. I'm sorry for spreading y'all business out. I am so sorry. But I want to thank everybody for being here today. They have accepted each other's deal breakers. I would like my guests to come right back in the box. Please do so. For those that just joined us, this is Deal Breaker, Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am your host, Dee Diamanté, and today we have our guest, Mr. Ten. We had Iggy, we had Gwen, and we had Betty Boo. And they did such an amazing job today.
Right, Lucky.
Right now, please request the box. Betty Boo, please come back so that way we can hit everyone with the faves. Whoever wants to be part of my show, Nini is my admin. Typical Casey is my admin. Lucky is my admin. Y'all can hit them up in the message. Y'all could please, everyone, make sure that y'all comment. Yes, thank you, Nini. Thank you, Lucky. Thank you everybody for being here tonight. Again, make sure y'all hit them with a favor. If you want to be part of the show, make sure you message them on here or on their Instagram. That way we could get your book for the show. Now, for those who don't have these amazing streamers, fave, make sure you hit the fave to yes, Mr. Ten, Iggy, Gwen, and Betty Boo. Thank y'all so much. Now, we're gonna start with Mr. Ten since he's on the top, right? So, Mr. Ten, is there any events that you have coming up? What is your social medias? Where can we find you? How often do you stream?
So I'm fairly new at streaming. I'm slowly becoming more of a streamer. Um, so I'm enjoying getting to interact with everybody, getting to know everybody. So kudos and thank you, everybody, if you give me a fave, because I definitely favored you all. Um, Saturday at 10 p.m. with XO, we will be having game night. I believe you were on last week.
Yes. Last week, yes.
So
What
yeah,
last Saturday, not this
yeah,
Saturday.
Me
Saturday.
and
Yep.
you were on it.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
It
very
was a
Boop as well. So
very
yeah,
cool was part
so
of it too.
I'll
Yes,
be
we had an
there.
amazing time.
Make sure you come through, support.
Yes, definitely. All right.
EXO, make sure you hit it with the fave.
XO, where's XO? XO, comment that way people could hit you with the favor if you're here. And they could come to your show on Saturday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. Now, um, Iggy, how about you? Where can we find you? What is your social medias? How often do you stream? Do you have any events coming up?
Um, so I usually stream late night, so you usually can find me about 12 a.m. till potentially 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning. Um, I usually I'll kind of come in and do like morning streams every now and then, but you'll mainly find me at night. That's where I do my gaming streams. I do a lot of conversational streams too. I do have a couple events coming up. I will be in a fives battle July 8th at 9:50 p.m. I go up against Mimi. So, if you guys want to show up and, you know, just enjoy the party, that's where we're going to be at. I also have an auction July 22nd, I believe at 9:20. I'm in Tortor's auction, Wild One. So, that's my time. You can find me on IG. You can find me on here. Hit me with the fave, and I'm usually in and out. So that's what I do.
Nice. All right, well, there you go. This is Iggy. Everybody who doesn't have with the fave, make sure you hit it with the fave. Now, Gwen, how about yourself? Where social medias, yeah, any events coming up? When do you stream?
I normally stream almost every day, probably around this time right now. My social media, I have Instagram, it's in my bio. So if anybody wants to follow me, they can follow me. But yeah, I normally stream around this time. I actually just hit my 5 milli, so I have a 5 milli party.
Hey.
Hey,
Yay!
Congrats.
Congrats.
Yes. I have a 5 milli party this Saturday. At 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if anybody wants to come, y'all are welcome. I normally talk about a whole bunch of random things. If people just want to come in to vent, to talk about anything, we talk about fun things. We talk about everything in my stream. I just want everybody to be comfortable and feel safe in my stream. Like that's my main goal when they come in my stream. So
Definitely.
just a good
Sure.
vibe.
We should make everybody that comes in our streams comfortable. So, I mean, as long as we feel comfortable, right?
Right, correct.
Right.
Yeah, for
All right.
sure.
All
Mhm.
right, there you go. For those who don't have Gwen Fave, make sure you hit it with the fave and go check her out. Now, Betty Boo, how about yourself? Where can we
Hi.
find you? Do any events coming up? Your social medias?
So I have on my IG linked to in my bio.
Okay.
So if you want to follow me, please do. I have on July 8th, I think. I'm pretty sure it's all in my IG. But I
Okay.
have a fives battle coming up
Yeah,
for
that's July 8th.
Studio Red. And I am also in the same auction as Iggy Tortors on the 22nd. I think mine is 9:25, but it's all in my IG.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Oh,
Go
and Betty
ahead.
for top badge. I applied
Oh,
for top
well, I
badge.
know. Betty Boo top
hey,
bag.
Betty Boo.
All right. Well, everybody who don't have Betty Boop's fave, make sure you hit it with the fave. Go check her out. I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. I want to thank all my guests. I want to thank all my viewers. Thank you so much for being part of this show. Without y'all, this show is not possible. It will be getting featured very soon. You know, we already got the green light. We're just waiting for our, our banner and our time set where they will feature us. So, like I said, thank y'all so much for helping us and being here with us every Mondays. We did change time from 9 to 8, so I know a lot of people's gonna probably start coming in now, to come watch the show. But the show had just finished, and I want to thank everybody for being here tonight again. Thank you so much. I
Thank you for
also have
having me.
events coming up. For those that don't know, I do have an auction coming up on July 1st, which is with Eastwick. So Eastwick has an auction July 1st. I will be in that auction. And then I have the five battles is July 8th, which is my birthday that day, right? And I'm gonna be in a fives battle. So for those who want to support me for my birthday, come shoot those fives, going against Mondo, which is yeah, it's gonna be a little crazy, but you know what? We got this. All right. No, but again, I want to thank everybody. This is Deal Breaker Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with your host, Dee Diamante. Cut.